on Introduction to Navaratri. As you know that we are just a few more days away from Navaratri. It starts on the 21st, this Sunday, as the Mahalaya Amavasya. So that is the special new moon day. Then on the Monday, 22nd of September, we start the Navaratri festival. So before we begin the whole introduction, let's sit with our back straight. Let's invoke Swamiji. Close your eyes. Center your awareness on your body and your breathing for a few moments. Enter into the restful awareness in the present moment. Let's invoke Swamiji. Join the palms together in Amanjali Mudra and Chanda Sadguru Vadanam, followed by 3 times Mahavakya. Take a deep breath. Nityanandam Paramasukaram Kevalam Jnanamutim Vandvatitam Gaganashatrisham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Savadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satguruntam Namami. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. So again, a very warm welcome to all of you who just joined. This is a special session we're doing since we finished the ebook Essence of Living Enlightenment last Wednesday. So today I'm doing a very special session, one-off session on Introduction to Navaratri, especially for new people, new devotees who just joined the Kailasa, the Sangha. And this is mainly to help people, create awareness of this amazing festival, which is a huge festival in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, called the Navaratri. Nava means 9, Ratri means night, 9 nights. Okay, so what is the meaning of this Navaratri in the whole context? So today is 17th of September. Let's get into the context of what we're going to present today. Next slide. So what we're going to cover today is, first we're going to understand the story of Devi Durga and Navaratri, because of this, the birth of Devi Durga. That's why the Navaratri happened. Okay, so we have created a little nice storytelling animation, the books through AI, and instead of me narrating about the story, so we created a nice AI video that you can watch. Then after that, we're going to talk about how is Kailasa is going to celebrate this Navaratri festival. So, and what is the significance of this 9 day is the battle, and the 10 day is the Vijayadasami, which is the day of victory. So, and then obviously, how can you participate? How can you be part of this whole grand celebration? And of course, Q&A if there is any question. Okay, so let's dive straight into the story. So, Anandata, you can share the story? Yes. She worked on this AI, which is very, very amazing. We actually created like 5 stories. So today is the first story, the story of Devi Durga and Navaratri. Okay, go ahead. Make sure you share the audio.
The story of Devi Durga and Navaratri.
Louder.
Long ago, a powerful demon named Mahishasura performed intense penance to Lord Brahma. Pleased by his devotion and penance, Brahma granted him a boon. He could not be killed by any man or god. Mahishasura, filled with sinister ambition, knew it's time to unleash his power. Empowered by the boon, Mahishasura unleashed his demonic armies upon the heavens, known as Svarga. He rode a mighty buffalo, leading the charge, as the gods, including Indra, fled in terror from their burning palace. The gods, helpless and defeated, gathered in a sacred snowy mountain retreat. Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu stood at the center, their divine halos dim with despair, as all the gods folded their hands in earnest prayer, seeking a solution to Mahishasura's tyranny. From the collective fury and divine energy of all the gods, a blinding light erupted. Slowly, majestically, the magnificent goddess Durga began to manifest, radiating immense power, ready to face the evil that plagued the universe. Recognizing her divine purpose, the gods encircled Durga, each offering their most potent weapon. Shiva presented his Trishul, Vishnu his Sudarshana chakra, Indra his thunderbolt, and Vayu his mighty bow and arrows. Even Himavat, the mountain god, offered his lion as her Vahana, divine vehicle. With the weapons of the gods in her many hands, Durga let out a fierce, earth-shattering roar. The oceans churned, mountains trembled, and the very ground shook with a mighty boom. Mahishasura's demon armies recoiled in fear, knowing their end was near. The battlefield became a whirlwind of divine fury, as Durga relentlessly slayed countless demons. In the midst of the chaos, from her very forehead, emerged the fierce goddess Kali, dark-skinned with disheveled hair and a long tongue, who swiftly killed the formidable demon Chamara. Mahishasura, cunning and desperate, transformed repeatedly on the battlefield, trying to evade Durga's wrath. He shifted from a buffalo to a lion, then a man, an elephant, and back to a buffalo, but Durga remained calm, striking with unwavering precision. On the 9th day, the climax arrived. Durga, with immense power, pinned down Mahishasura in his massive buffalo form. She pressed her foot upon him, and, with a surge of divine energy, drove her mighty Trishul deep into his neck. As Mahishasura struggled, attempting one last transformation into his half-man, half-buffalo form, Durga swiftly drew her sword. With a decisive strike, she beheaded him, his head rolling away, utterly destroying the embodiment of evil. Evil is utterly destroyed. The victory of good over evil. Thus, over the 9 sacred nights of Navaratri, the divine power of the goddess manifested in her 9 glorious forms. From Shailaputri to Siddhidatri, each form embodies a unique aspect of her strength, reminding us of the eternal triumph of righteousness.
Má tôi thầy mute. Má tôi thầy, you have to unmute.
Sorry, I think the last part there was a technical glitch whereby the narration of the story ending was not. There was a pause and a lot of background noise. I'm not sure what happened. Can you check the original video later on if there is a? Is it because of Wi-Fi connection or is it because of the recording had some problem? Can you check later on?
Okay, I will check.
So now let's get into this whole. What is Kailasa or Navaratri all about? So as you all know that from the story, it was, the whole Purana is basically how Devi Durga was created, to demolish this demon Mahishasura, right? The demon with the buffalo head, right? So for 9 nights, she fought ferociously with all the negative forces. So, in essence, this whole Purana, this whole happening was a testament of good over evil, that evil can never win. Justice shall prevail. That means, fundamentally, at the end of the day, the good will always win the battle. So, in Navaratri, 9 nights of profound communion with the Cosmic Mother because of her compassion, she coming as a Cosmic Mother to protect the earth as well as the people. So, in this coming festival, we welcome everybody to come and join this festival. There will be Chandi Homas, there will be a lot of sevas like Praktyasha Parapuja, different Arankaram for the Devi in each different form. Basically, all this is to, manifest the desire as you want, banish negativity and embrace prosperity. It's like a period to remind us again and again and connect with the Cosmic Mother, the powerful spiritual strength that we all have. So these rituals occur at the sacred Kailasa location because some of the seva, some of the puja, some of the homas are happening in different parts of the world under the Kailasa, temples or certain adinams. So aligning with the Veda Agamic scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. So this whole happening is again celebrated every year with this wonderful possibility for all of us to connect with the Cosmic Mother, the powerful energy lending. So our Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, hails from a richest Sata Sampradaya in Guru Parampara. See, understand, Swamiji revealed that he himself is a Devi worshipper. So Shakta Sampradaya is the lineage that worship Devi. So, and he has so many guru like Iseki Swamigal, Mataji Kupama, and the Trichuk Swamigal. So all these are related to the Shakta Sampradaya, whom he has taken initiation by these gurus. So Swamiji is reviving many of the Shakta tradition by installing and marking and making Rajeshwari temples around the world where Devi is worshipped following her exact agamic injunction. So understand, with the celebration of Navaratri, this is, basically not only to create awareness, but it's a revival of this tradition. Because as Swamiji also revealed, it's only through Devi connecting with the Cosmic Mother you reach Shiva. Because Devi holds the key for enlightenment. That means you can only reach the formless Shiva, which is the Supreme Consciousness, through the last form is Devi. So if you are able to find the feeling connection with Devi, the Cosmic Mother, which is the manifest, the form, from form only we can jump to the formless. Understand? So the moment you come to this Shakta Sampradaya, please be very clear. Your connection with Devi will lead us to the ultimate. Next slide. Which is the quickest path, Swamiji said. Next slide. So on the day 0, which is the Mahalaya Amavasya. Amavasya means new moon day. On this Sunday itself, it is also known as a Mahalaya Amavasya, which marks the day when the frequency of the Pitru Loka aligns with the Bhuloka. It means where the departed souls reside and planet Earth, allowing a rare connection between two realms, right? Two spaces, two dimensions, and offering made to ancestors, those ancestors were departed on this day, reach them directly on this special day only, Mahalaya Amavasya. If you have ancestors who have departed and you want to offer them some, certain seva to them, this is the best day, as the gates of Pitru Loka are open. when the gates are open, whatever we offer just directly reaches the departed soul. It is a powerful time to honor your ancestors and find closure of any unresolved matters, any incompletion. So this is the reason why this is a very unique day to offer Maheshwara Puja. Next slide. So Maheshwara Puja is a puja that we Swamiji basically offers to devotees on either the new moon day or the full moon day, Paunami or Amavasya. But because this Sunday is a very special Amavasya, understand that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji Bhagavan Paramashiva, he personally received the Bhiksha, the alms from us, and he liberates all the departed soul along with the Nityananda Sanya order, or the monastic order who had taken sannyas under Nityananda. So you feeding them is basically whatever donation you make during the Maheshwara Puja goes to feeding the sannyas, okay, the sannyasis under the Nityananda order. So a key aspect of this Shraddha related services, that means giving food to the departed soul, is going to be performed at Kashi Savarampita, the Kashi temple. It's a Maheshwara Puja, which in the present time can only be offered to the avatar, which is can be only offered by the avatar Swamiji in the present moment. Next slide. So when you offer Maheshwara, what does it mean? Okay, so at the same time, there are also possibility to offer Anadan in location like Kailasa LA Temple and Nityananda Jama Bhumi Kshetra. So you can donate to the respective temples for Anadan and receive Punya's merits. Next slide. So I want to talk a little bit about the significance of Maheshwara Puja, so that people understand when you offer this puja, the sacred sanctity of this whole puja. See, Maheshwara Puja is one of the Hinduism most ancient rituals for the peace of soul already departed. It means all the ancestors that have already left the body. Essentially, is to liberate them from all the karmic burdens and bring peace, well-being and prosperity to the current families of the departed soul. Okay, so that means people like us who are still alive and be able to bring peace also. So it is offered so that the departed soul rests in peace, and the real peace that a soul can experience is the peace of enlightenment. So in the Nityananda Sampradaya, in Swamiji's mission, devotees offer Maheshwara Puja so that the departed soul can be liberated in the presence of the avatar, Swamiji. So in the Maheshwara Puja, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is the embodiment of cosmic energy, personally receive the Bhiksha or the food offering when you sponsor the Maheshwara Puja, and he liberates the departed soul. So no matter how many births the person would have taken after leaving the body, and no matter if the person has met Swamiji or not in their life, it doesn't matter. The Master, Swamiji, will intervene and make his presence available to the departed soul's life and lead it to enlightenment. So that is the promise that Swamiji offer when you offer Maheshwara Puja to the departed soul, to your ancestors. Next slide. So a key component to this whole Maheshwara Puja is the offering of food to the Master along with his monastic disciple, or the sannyasis, who take the vow of sannyas to serve the mission. It is when Swamiji blesses the ancestors to attain enlightenment and others offer them pinda, or food for the journey to their enlightenment. It means when you offer Maheshwara Puja, Swamiji accept whatever the food that you offer, because that's where he will eat it, and that offering ensure that your ancestors get the food for their journey to their enlightenment. So the best place on planet Earth is to give pinda Tapana. Pinda Tapana is the food for the departed soul. Completion with living and those who left the body. Okay, so that means you and the ancestors bring completion. That means no more karmic burden or attachment. Basically, Swamiji would sever that karmic connection so that both sides are liberated from the karma. So he said that the best place is the stomach of a sannyasi. Sannyasi because the Jarata Agni, the digestive fire of a sannyasi, the hunger fire of a sannyasi is the best fire into which you can offer the Pinda Tapana. So the Shraddha reaches the Pitrus and or the departed ancestors directly. So this is the science behind Maheshwara Puja. Understand? So if you want to offer Maheshwara Puja, do it. This is the best time because this is very powerful Amavasya called Mahalaya Amavasya. So this is one seva that you can consider. Next slide. So now let's enter into the 9 nights. What are we doing? First day one is the worship of Raja Rajeshwari. She's the universal mother and she's the one who protects us against corporate greed, in many other forms, protection and nurturing justice. So she's the supreme mother who represents unconditional protection. So if you feel that you need to protection, Raja Rajeshwari, Devi Raja Rajeshwari is the Devi form that you want to worship because she not only protects, she gives justice as well. Next slide. So, when you worship her, okay, her worship awakens this dimension, maternal compassion in leadership, transforming profit-driven decision into people-centered policy, universal abundance consciousness, moving from scarcity-based hoarding to sharing prosperity. That means move you from the poverty consciousness of feeling like you don't have enough, scarcity-based, like you want to hoard, you want to keep. But moving towards sharing prosperity, that means the more you share, the more you are showered. Divine justice, her fierce aspect destroy the corrupt system that exploit the vulnerable. And collective motherhood, communities caring for all members like a mother cares for the children. Sacred economics like business as Dharma. When your business is aligned with Dharma, it means consciousness based, not just business for the sake of exploiting others, business to create fear in others, but your business is really aligned to Dharma. That means raising people in consciousness, helping people, serving society rather than extracting from it. That means exploiting the society. It's your serving. So in this form of Devi, when we worship the Divine Mother, she destroys our greed and awakens our protective instinct towards all beings. So that is the first day. Okay, Raja Rajeshwari. Next slide. Day 2 is Devi Meenakshi. She's the embodiment of divine sovereignty against global conflicts. She's the divine empress, the queen, represents righteous governance and diplomatic wisdom. So let's look at when you worship her, what does it bring? Next slide. So her worship manifests as dharmic leadership. If you want leadership consciousness, Devi Meenakshi is the form you can consider to offer seva to. Leaders who choose dialogue over destruction, cosmic diplomacy, seeing all nations as part of one global family, there's no division or separation, fierce compassion, strength that protects without aggression, divine strategy, intelligence that resolves conflicts through win-win solution, okay? And universal sovereignty, recognition that true power comes from serving all beings. When able to have a big heart to accommodate all beings, regardless of different color, race, or country, it doesn't matter. That means you're able to recognize the oneness. That's why it's serving all beings. So Meenakshi's divine governance transforms warriors into protectors, enemies into allies. So she is that form that create that possibility. Next slide. So Deity is Kamakshi. Kamakshi is the embodiment of divine fulfillment beyond material wealth. Kamakshi is the goddess of fulfilled desire. She teaches true abundance beyond currency. Next slide. So her worship creates inner wealth, contentment that doesn't fluctuate with market condition. She also creates desire transformation from external accumulation to eternal fulfillment. And divine economics, understanding that true wealth is health, relationship, and spiritual growth. If you really want wealth, you need to have these qualities: health, relationship, and spiritual growth. And abundance consciousness, attracting prosperity through gratitude and generosity. That means being generous, ability to share with everybody, and also feeling grateful. The attitude of feeling grateful. Detached engagement, working for success without anxiety about the outcome, without attachment to the outcome. You're able to work for success. It means doing your best with integrity and authenticity, and taking the responsibility for the work in enriching yourself and others. So that is the embodiment of Devi Kamakshi. When Kamakshi fulfills our deepest desires, external circumstances lose their power to disturb our peace. Understand? She is the form that fulfills our deepest desire. She gives us that clarity, which one is our true desire, and then so that nothing from outside can derail you, can distract you from attaining the inner peace and fulfillment. Okay, next slide. Then Annapurna. Annapurna is the divine nourishment in times of scarcity. Annapurna is a provider of sustenance, ensures abundance even in scarcity. Next slide. So, when you worship Annapurna, Devi in the form of nourisher, the person who gives nourishment, basically she gives resources appearing when most needed. That means resources to feed people, to sustain lives, and the community sharing, neighborhood becoming extended family, supporting each other, not become enemy. Skill multiplication. One person's talents benefiting many people. Like one person who's talented in one aspect of skill set brings so much benefit to others. Then sustainable abundance, creating wealth that regenerates rather than depletes. She is the one that represents sustainable abundance. Whatever is created is sustainable. It's not that once you create, after one few years, after a period of time, it just dries up. No, sustainable, that regenerate itself again and again so that it can continue to sustain itself. Sacred reciprocity. That means giving freely creates unlimited receiving. Like you only provide anadan, when you feed people, right? You give freely. You will receive unlimited, you'll receive a lot of things in an unlimited way, showering off good things in your life. Next slide, wait. So Annapurna's blessing transform, I haven't finished, economic crisis into opportunities for community cooperation and spiritual growth. So if you feel that you're stuck in the area of sustenance, providing resources or business, creating wealth, when you offer to her, you will have the possibility to transform any economic crisis to opportunity for spiritual growth and more community cooperation. So that is Annapurna. Next slide. Then comes next Devi. Is it? Day 6 is Vishalakshi. Okay, Vishalakshi is the divine purification through economic trials. She, with her all-seeing eyes, Vishalakshi is the one with the divine eyes, which guides purification through adversity. So let's look at when you worship this form of Devi, what does it bring? Next slide. So basically, suffering to transform her, worshipping her transforms suffering into wisdom. Economic hardship becoming spiritual teacher. Whatever that you're going through, struggling, you become a teacher for all of us. From attachment to freedom, loss creating liberation from material bondage, right? That means you're liberated from material attachment, and greed into generosity. From that scarcity, teaching the joy of sharing. That means feeling that you don't have enough, things are very limited, to this abundance of wanting to share with everybody. Fear from transforming fear into faith, basically trust in divine providence during uncertainty. That means having enormous trust in the divine to provide. When you feel that, how come I don't have enough money, how come I'm not able to manifest the wealth I want, that things are not happening, she will convert your fear into faith, so that trusting the divine, whether it's the Guru, whether it's Paramashiva or Devi, to provide when you are in the midst of uncertainty. And individual pain into collective healing. So your personal struggles benefiting of whatever that you have experienced, because of the struggle, the pain, you are the chosen one who is going to bring collective healing. She is the dimension that brings collective healing through your personal struggles when you flower into higher consciousness, able to heal from your incompletion as well as the powerlessness. That transformation brings not only healing to yourself, but also collective healing to the people who will be inspired by your victory over your personal struggles. Okay, so through Vishalakshi's vision, we see economic downturn as divine surgery, removing spiritual impurities. Whenever things come to a low, please see as a divine surgery. That means rejuvenation, renewal is happening to remove all the impurities for good things to unfold. Okay, so that is Devi Vishalakshi, because of the healing, powerful 3 eyes. Next slide. So day 7, Devi Lakshmi. Okay, so she's the embodiment of divine wealth beyond fluctuating currency. Lakshmi is the goddess of true wealth who provides abundance beyond currency. Next slide. So, worshipping Devi Lakshmi gives multi-dimensional wealth, whether it's health, knowledge, relationships, spiritual growth, as well as career, right? All the dimension of wealth. And value creation, skills and services that transcend monetary exchange. And divine investment, spiritual practices that yield eternal dividends. That means whatever you invest, in the divine, that spiritual practice that you do brings eternal dividends. I mean, internally you will be able to benefit from that spiritual practice. A magnetic prosperity, attracting opportunity through positive energy. And if you are one person who feel that you don't have like good vibes, like you're not able to attract prosperity, you can worship Devi Lakshmi. And also fearless abundance, confidence in divine provision regardless of eternal circumstances. So Lakshmi blessing make us wealthy in ways that no economic crisis can touch us. So that is the power of worshipping Devi Lakshmi. Okay, next slide. Day 8, Durga. As you already know that from the story that you heard just now, how Devi Durga, she is the divine power against global destruction. She is the warrior goddess, the warrior queen who channels righteous power against evil. Anything that is negative, any demonic forces, she is the form that helps to win over all the negative forces. Next slide. So her worship manifests as protective strength, power used to defend rather than attack, evil destruction, corrupt system and leaders being dismantled, fearless compassion, courage to stand for truth despite consequences. So she also represents the fearlessness with compassion and divine justice, natural consequences befalling aggressor. Okay, so she brings justice to people who are creating the injustice. And collective protections, communities uniting against external threats. So she brings that togetherness, the oneness in the community. So fundamentally, Durga's divine power transforms weapons into plowshares, warriors into protectors of peace. Okay, so that is the divine form of Devi Durga. Next. Day 9, Saraswati. Obviously, Devi Saraswati is a divine wisdom in the age of artificial intelligence. We're now in the digital age where artificial intelligence, AI, is becoming a phenomenon, right? It's happening at a very rapid pace. Jobs are getting lost, new jobs are getting created, etc. So Devi Saraswati is a goddess of knowledge who guides human evolution beyond AI. Pray to her if you want the wisdom to evolve beyond AI. It means how to go beyond AI so that you can operate at the same time, not be swallowed by AI evolution. Next slide. So when you worship Devi Saraswati, this is what happened. There is this irreplaceable human skill. Understand that compassion, creativity, spiritual wisdom that AI can never, ever replicate. You should know where the strengths of AI and utilize it like a tool, but hold whatever that is irreplaceable in a human being because your consciousness, such as compassion, creativity, and your wisdom, spiritual wisdom, that is not something that AI can ever win over. Adaptive intelligence, continuous learning that stays ahead of technology. Okay? The intelligence is adaptable. And then divine creativity, artistic and innovative abilities that transcend mechanical reproduction. Okay? So artistic and innovative ability. Emotional intelligence, human connection skills that machine cannot provide. The emotional intelligence, EQ. EQ can never be found in AI. AI is just what we fit to the system that produces the result of recommendation or byproduct. But it can never replace the emotional intelligence and spiritual entrepreneurship, create value through consciousness and service. AI can never do that, understand? Because it is still living through what is fed by human being. So the spiritual entrepreneurship can only be done through human beings because Human being is consciousness. And so Saraswati's wisdom elevates human intelligence beyond artificial intelligence, making us collaborators with technology rather than victims. You need to be collaborators and learn how to use technologies and the artificial intelligence rather than become victims of these changes, rapid changes in the society. Okay, so that is worshipping Saraswati brings in this current state as per what is defined by Kailasa. Understand? The traditional worship, Saraswati think, just wisdom, knowledge, creativity. But in this case, Somji is opening up to make it relevant for our time, the time that we're living now. Next slide. So last day after the 9 nights of battle with the Asura, right? Basically the buffalo demon. So it's the Vijayadasami, which is the victory day. So the ultimate victory over technological displacement, Nityanarishwari, is the eternally blissful goddess, ensures ultimate human victory. So we worship Nityanarishwari, the Devi, in the form of basically, which is Devi, basically energized by Swamiji. We call it Nityanarishwari. Okay, next slide. The eternal blissful goddess. So her worships achieve conscious supremacy, awakening to our true nature as divine beings beyond any technology, creative collaboration, using AI as tools while maintaining human spiritual leadership and consciousness, dharmic technology, directing artificial intelligence towards serving universal well-being. Dharmic technology, that means using the technology not to bring more unconsciousness, but use the technology to elevate human beings to a universal well-being. Okay? Infinite potential, realizing human capacity that no machine can replicate, which is what is needed to prove the infinite potential of human capabilities and eternal relevance. If you can crack that, you'll be a multi-billionaire, I'm sure. Understand? That no machine can replicate. So eternal relevance, understanding our role as consciousness experiencing itself through creation. That is the eternal relevance, why we have assumed another body is to experience consciousness, experience itself through creation. So Nityanarishwari, the eternal bliss, make us masters of technology rather than slave to it, ensuring human consciousness remain supreme. That's why we are the supreme consciousness when you realize that. Next slide. So how can you participate in this 10 days of celebration? So actually, if you include 21st is 11 days. Next slide. So these are the sevas available that you can offer. Under data, are you able to, I will go through this slide. Are you able to
Yes, ma.
copy this link, and later I will show this link. So you can offer
Okay, ma.
on the day one Sri Vidya Puja. On the day one there's a Sri Vidya Puja. Globally it's possible, and you should know that Sri Vidya Puja is a very powerful puja, which is worshipping Devi. And then Uttama Seva, offering the best of the best for basically Nitya Ashatara, Shatamavali Achana, basically offering Achana and Praktyasha Parapuja on the day one that's available. And then every day for different Devi form that we celebrate, there's Arankaram Seva and Deeparatana. That means offering Deepa to the Devi, as well Uttamata Seva to Devi in each day. And Devi Arankaram Praktyasha Parapuja. That means offering Praktyasha Parapuja to Devi in that different form in the different Arankara. like if you sponsor, let's say Rajeshwari, so that day Arankaram will be to Rajeshwari and offering Pada Puja to her. And then finally, the 10th day, which is Vijay Dasami, so we will have a Vijay Mala, and which is be worn by Swamiji, and also Pushpa Yangam, that means showering of flowers to Devi Nityaneshwari. Okay, and there's this Vishesha Naivedya Seva, that means offering special Naivedyam on the victory day. So these are the available Seva globally that everybody can participate. Are you able to click and show the website?
Yes, Ma.
You unshare. I just want to show how people can go inside to take a look at the Seva. So this is the Kailasa Navaratri landing page, where you can see, you can scroll down the different days, right? See the different days that you can offer. Talk about the different forms of Devi, okay? And you can actually choose the Devi to offer based on the nakshatra. You can check out your nakshatra, and then you can offer to which form of Devi, okay? And so, and each day there are different puja, like Maheshwara puja. Next slide. Scroll down, and then like Sri Vida Puja, there's on the day 1, and then if you are Ejamon, SJP, you can offer all in certain, and then for each day 1, day 2, the different forms of Devi you can offer different sloda. You can offer different seva like Alankarang seva, Bhakti Puja, okay? Slow down, so that they can see the click. Okay, stop. Yeah, so even for Lakshmi, there are some like Laksha Archana, Vilaku Puja, and then Lakshmi Alankaran, Pratyesha Parapuja. So there are so many, like a plethora of seva that is available based on your needs, and because of the different form of Devi, when I went through all in detailed in just now the slides. So when you feel connected, let's say which certain form of Devi you feel that you can connect, and you can go to the day and offer certain seva to her. Okay, next slide. So yeah, so there are so many possible seva that all of you can check it out. It's amazing. It's like even there's Turabaram, okay? Turabaram, I didn't talk about Turabaram. And on this Vijay Dasmi, just scroll up first. I want to show the Turabaram. No. Further down, you went past it. Turabaram, okay, stop. Turabaram, you can offer copper, you can offer vibhuti. Next, you can also offer rudraksha, chandara, which is sandalwood, and turmeric. So if you want to offer Turabaram as part of your SJP contribution, you can also offer this sacred material. Okay, so now get back to the slide. Thank you for showing the website. Yeah, that is a very comprehensive website. So I'm just listing them in one slide, but if you go inside, there's a lot to explore. Okay, many seva. Next slide. So in Singapore, for the first time, we are offering this Devi Mahatmya chanting, which is also known as the sacred text, which contains 700 verses of sloka about the Hindu goddess Chandi. So Chandi is a fierce, protective form of the Divine Mother, a combined energy of Devi, Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. 3 forms combined into one, and she's invoked through the recitation of this text, this chanting, to overcome obstacles, eliminate negativity, and gain blessing for success and prosperity. So this is going to be we're going to organize this chanting throughout the whole Navaratri. This Devi Mahamadhyam is actually divided into 3 sections. Devi as Rudra, Devi as Durga, and Devi as Kali. So basically, this whole chanting is about praising the Devi Chandi. So the verses tells the story of goddess Chandi battles against demons, symbolizing the struggles against the inner negative thoughts and ego. And Swamiji Bhagavan Vidyan Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, actually he once revealed that by just chanting this, sacred text, the 700 slokas, you can actually get enlightened. So this period of Navaratri, a possible opening is available for all of us. See, in the past we normally only offer puja, different Devi puja on Navaratri. This time round, the main experience is going to the recitation of this sacred verse slokas, which is directly coming from Devi herself, the cosmic mother. So imagine if we sit in front as a group collectively and listening to the authentic chanting by the Maharaj. Maharaj will be doing the chanting and explanation of this, so we are going to play that chanting and we can all hear that and feel the vibrational effect of the slokas penetrating to every single cell of consciousness. So don't miss it, okay? Don't miss this, something new that we are introducing in this Navaratri. Next slide. So during this period of offering the chanting, you can be a sponsor for some of the seva, like you can offer garlands to the Devi, you can offer some naivedyam, we can also have anadan. There's tomala, that means the big garlands for the 3 big deities, as you can see. Then you can also sponsor some flowers and garlands for all the deities, and sari for alankaram, jewelry, aparanam for Devi, and Parapuja. So these are all possible. You can contact me or some of the devotees if you are interested to offer some of the sevas when you come to listen to the Chandi chanting. Okay, next slide. Mahatmya. Okay, so thank you for joining, and if you have any questions, we really look forward to having a grand Navaratri celebration with all of you. Please don't miss this auspicious period to celebrate the 10 days of intense learning of cosmic consciousness by the Divine Mother. You can stop the sharing now. Any question, anyone? Clear? Huh? Clear? Yes? So, if you are interested in any of the seva, just you can let me know, or you can also check out with your local temples, the different Kailasas in different parts of the world. You will be able to have access to the physical energy field, because each temple will be organizing different activities during the Navaratri. So it is best that wherever you are residing, find the nearest Kailasa location temples or even Adinam to participate in the activities, because we'll be all aligning to the global celebration. So if you're not able to come to a nearby temple, then of course you can watch online, but ideally go to where the vibration is, the energy field is, because Swamiji said that the temples, the centers, they are not just physical place, it's his very breathing space, Chetra, energy field. So when you come to a center or temple which is energized with all these powerful deities by Swamiji, literally you're going to experience the high vibrational frequency in these places. So I would highly recommend all of you go and sit in the temples or the satsang center, Adinams, in Kailasa, so that we can enjoy the real powerful energy landing during the time. Okay, so if there's no further questions, let me just conclude with the Puna mantra. Hope you have the right context of Navaratri, and I welcome all of you to join us in this auspicious celebration. So let's join the palms together. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavashi Nityananda Paramashiva Parga Paramastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you. See you soon. All right. You can stop the Facebook and the recording.